Hey guys, Darren here from Fantasy Points, week number 13. Um, I love this week. There's so many stacking options. You can go with so many different ways. Um, and just like really good comebacks all over the place, left and right. So I think we're going to probably see a super high scoring week, to say the least. So one thing I'd suggest is I would probably go for upside more this week than playing it safe for GPPs, and that's what I will be doing. So once again, fantasypoints.com. Not much time left. Let's get down the stretch here. You guys still want to join? You can use my name, Darren, DARREN 22, and please give a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. Somebody asked me to make a bigger font here, so it's easier to see. So let me know if that's big enough. I forgot somebody posted it in the chat on the YouTube side. So this should be good. So anyway, let's get right to it. I'm going to go right in DraftKings, 40 lineups with receiver, no showdown, main slate, flex, running back, and wide receiver per usual. We'll go right into the custom stacks. And my first stack here, we have Derek Carr. Jacobs is showing 20+% ownership. So I'm going to I'll have some Jacobs and GPPs, but I kind of like Derek Carr quite a bit, a little bit different as far as that goes. He's actually been playing really well. Logs are good. If Jacobs is actually even more banged up from that massive workload he got last week, he'll probably have to throw a little bit more. And like Scott Barrett says, play one of Devontae Adams or Josh Jacobs in every lineup. So what I've done, I got one of them. Here's Devontae Adams, nicely or cheap pairing with Foster Moreau, and then coming back with Austin Eckler. And obviously with this one, I did Carr without Jacobs and without the charge defense. So I like that one quite a bit. And my second one is actually Mike White. The Vikings are bottom three against the pass against quarterbacks. They've been terrible on the back end. I like this game quite a bit. I know Wilson's going to be top three owned on the slate. So a way to get a little bit different is to come back with a Jefferson who isn't as owned this week, and Tyler Conklin's super cheap. So that's another way to do it, kind of like the Carr with Foster Moreau, and then the Vikings defense. I don't want that coming back. The Jets backfield is kind of a mess, so who knows what they're going to do. So I'm going to really be avoiding it for the most part. So I think I actually might pass a bit more. Why not? Like I said, Vikings are pretty bad. All right, so there's that. Max exposure by position, 35 quarterback, 55 receiver, tight end, defense. And that ain't, I'm going to bother with the max flex exposure. I'm going to let the fancy points projections kind of dictate that for me. So let's go to player settings real quick before I show you what it knocked out. We'll go to quarterback. We'll sort by value. And you can see here Joe Burrow's at the top. Ownership's up there around 13%. Him and Trevor Lawrence. Burrow's got a nice implied total. Chase is back. And obviously ownership showing that on that part of it. Mahomes is actually showing a little bit lower because people, look at the money you're saving. They got a big implied. So, I mean, if you were double the field, 12, 15%, that might be a way to go. Mike White, that's one of my guys right here, is only 3%. Derek Carr right there, 7%. Let's go look at the running backs. And we'll sort by value. And Chubb, for me, is my favorite play on the entire slate. I love him this week, and he'll be my high zone player. It won't even be close. He fails. Oh well. But he's my guy this week. Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson, only 4% ownership. At the Giants, I'm so. There's that Jacobs ownership right there at 21%. Eckler right behind. Najee's super interesting. If I get reports, if I see reports that he's okay, they're playing Atlanta, and he ended up with like I think 10.6 points in the first half. I actually needed 1.3 more points from him to take down the mini max on Showdown for like 6K. So that was annoying, but I'm not gonna do recent bias for that. But I'm gonna have some Najee Harris at 3% ownership. Not too interested in the backfield of Baltimore. It's kind of a mess, and so there's that. And we'll go to receiver. There's Avonte Adams, 14%. But let's go to the value. Sorry. Nico Collins. Brandon Cook's not playing. I think his ownership should actually be a little bit higher than this. I know I'll have way more than this. Wilson, obviously, he's in a really good spot. Pickens is a nice little pivot if you want to get different. The projection's pretty much right there too. So that way to get off that part of it. Sky Moore's almost min price, 2% owned. Elijah Moore. If you wanted to get crazy and do a Mike White double stack with Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson, come back with Jefferson, that's going to be unique. But I'm not sure if I trust Elijah Moore that much to do a double stack. But who knows? All right. Anyway, so let's go to the teams that we built. All righty. So let's have a look. So Mahomes is the top one here with Chubb, Cook and Wilson. Same game. Nico Collins, Sky Moore with Mahomes. That's a way to get Mahomes in the lineup by using the cheapest option that they actually have. Frymouth, we have Atlanta. I like Aaron Jones against Chicago. That's also a good lineup. This is a very good lineup. I like this one quite a bit actually. Let's go to one of the ones that we made. There's a Derek Carr one. That's a pretty good line. Elijah Moore. There's another Elijah. I'm getting around 20%. Elijah Moore is actually he's got a good projection. I'll have some, but I'm not going to go crazy with it. Let's find Mike White. It's probably at the end. There he is. So let's Mike White, Chubb, Cook. I don't think I'm gonna have. I mean, they can both get there. I have to think about it if I want Cook and Jefferson in the same lineup. That's something I'll have to kind of think about. Chubb, Cook again. That's Burrow one. Not sure about Austin Hooper here. Zay Jones, can he do it 2 weeks in a row? I don't know. Let's go look at the very last one. These are always interesting. White, Jacobs, Jones, Jefferson, Wilson, Picklen. It's not bad. But actually, I probably like the first one the best. Yeah, I probably like this one the best, guys. You guys want to kind of see what I like the best, but I do actually I like the first one here overall. So that's probably the way that I would go. But short and sweet this week. Like I said, there's so many ways to go to build this week, so many stacking options. Super fun week. I'm actually looking forward to it. Some super fun games, especially in the afternoon. All right, everybody. All right. Well, good luck on Sunday. I'll see you all next week. All right. See ya.